silly. So you have a couple of types of energy vampires. One are those victim types who are perpetually crying and seeking sympathy and attention. After a while, it's very tiring to talk to them. Then you have the narcissistic ones who are typically always speaking about themselves, saying me, 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 me. I bought this, I did this, I bought this. They're never willing to ask other people how are they doing. Then you have the melodramatic ones who are all about drama. Oh, this happened and that happened, and I'll do it. Not a problem. It's difficult, but I'll do it. Those are the melodramatic ones. Then you have the innocent ones who, whatever you say, they will be like, oh, is it? I don't know. I didn't know. Even if you show them the proof, they will behave as if, oh, really? I never knew. So all these different or very dominating type of people saying that no, my way or the highway. All these energy vampires should be sort of fenced and put in one place. Try and not let them eat into your energy. This is one. The other type of energy vampires are our habits. So for example, excessive screen time before sleeping. Try and have at least an hour before you sleep where you don't have screen time, where you read a book. So that will give you the energy to perform this year. You'll get better sleep. The second is good nutrition. As we grow older, our metabolism rates have slowed down, so the body's ability to process food is limited, is truncated. You have to start giving yourself short portions, smaller portions of food, not very large, and because large portions of food, typically shock the body, and they're not. The body doesn't know what to do with the food, so it converts it into fat. The third one is, of course, drink a lot of water. If you're not drinking enough water, make sure you need to give yourself that hydration, because the human body is actually a miniature of the globe. I don't know whether you know this. So the 70% of the earth is water, and 70% of the human body is also water. So people who don't drink a lot of water tend to again shock the body, so the body starts retaining water. And what is often mistaken as putting on weight is actually bloating from water retention, and it is not actually fat. So that is because the body is shocked and it doesn't have adequate water. This is also important for your energy levels. And the next one is, of course, exercise. For those of you who exercise, great. If you don't, you need to exercise and maintain your physical fitness to be able to function, because without the human body, nothing is possible. You'll just be one soul roaming around the room. You need the body, and you need to maintain it, because without that, you're not able to carry out your duties. So that was on how to retain your energy. That's very important. Um, Coming to last couple of points. One is, I would like all of you to do a SWOT analysis of yourselves today after this session. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. That is SWOT. So examples of strengths can be: I am a very good listener. I am a very patient person. I am a very attention to detail oriented person. So these are some of the things that I want you to think about, which are your strengths. Put them down. Then I want you to do weakness one, which is where I get upset very fast, I get angry very fast, I do very superficial work. I don't have relationships that go on for a long time. My relationships last very long with people, very short with people. So those can be examples of weaknesses. The one I want you to really, really focus on, because we're talking about rediscovering ourselves, is the opportunities part. There, focus on three types of opportunities. Opportunities to gain a new skill. Say, for example, um, there is the project management course available online from the Project Management Institute of India. Say that course was available for $100 earlier. Now they're offering a discount for say $50 or $70. Can I do that course this year? Can I add that into my resume? Can I add that into my bouquet of skills? Or I am not very good at public speaking. Can I reach out to somebody like Chirag saying that, can you teach me public speaking, and do a course and overcome that stage fear this year? So think about all the opportunities you have this year to reskill yourself or gain new skills. Find out and make a list and say, this every month I will gain one new skill. At the end of 2021, I will have at least 8 to 10 new skills that I have developed. And that is one of the ways to grow very fast. So one is opportunities to learn a new skill. The second one is opportunities to take on more work. So traditionally, people are known to shirk any new work. They say, no, no, I won't do this, I won't do that. I've already got enough on my plate. But trust me, folks, it's always better to say, boss, what more can I do? What more can I do? Take on more work so that when the time comes to actually promote people, the ones who are promoted the fastest are the ones who have demonstrated that they can do a lot more than they were originally hired for. So, for those of you who understand cricketing parlance, when Virat Kohli was, when Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the captain, Virat Kohli had already started behaving like the captain. He then was the natural choice for the selectors to be named the captain once Dhoni retired, despite the fact that there were many other senior players who were in line for the captaincy, like a Shikhar Dhawan, like a Raina, like a Rohit Sharma, like a Rahane, like a Rohit Sharma, like a R Ashwin. So he had positioned himself very smartly, saying that when you select the captain, I am the obvious choice. By taking on more responsibility, by behaving like the captain, this is a very important aspect of positioning yourself correctly in any organization, in any system, or even in the family. This is what is known as opportunity to take on more work, or to opportunity to say, is there a new role available somewhere within the organization? Can I go and try working there for a few years? When you were born, it was not written saying that you will do this for the rest of your life. It was not hard coded into your hand, saying that once a banker, I will do this, 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 or saying that I will handle accounts, I will only do this, or I will run a school. Maybe next 1 or 2 years, I will try my hand at something else. So if I was in the service side, maybe this time I'll try, going and selling products for 2 years. Let me see if I get success there. So this is an opportunity to grow faster, because by doing the same job for years on end, the scope of growth becomes very, very limited as you spend more time in it. The moment you start something in a new role, then the scope and the opportunity to grow faster is also there for you to have that kind of spurt of growth. And the third opportunity is the opportunity to network. So our networks are very limited to our office and our families and our friends, and that is a big problem when it comes to growth. So opportunities to network with more people is very important. So find out different forums, whether it's through LinkedIn, whether it's through social forums, whether it's through a gym, whether it's through a school, whatever it is. But you have to continuously network with new people. You have to start building your armies, saying that these are my people. These are the number of people I know in every walk of life. I know so many people. That's the kind of a vision you need to envisage for yourself, saying that I have a huge network across professions, across business, across age groups, across genders. That is how I would like you to think about for the opportunity to network more. And of course, the next is threats on the SWOT, which is nothing but external threats, saying that there's somebody else who does the job better than me. Naturally, that person is a threat to me if there is a chance to be promoted, or if there is somebody else who's gone and obtained a skill which I don't possess, naturally that is a threat to me. Or if the world is moving ahead with different skills and I don't possess them, or I don't have the personality to run with the world, then that becomes a natural threat to me. Or if I'm not able to speak English well, it is a threat for me to do a next level role. So think of some of these things, and I'm sure if you're able to even incorporate 50% of what I have shared today, you will have fantastic growth this year, and you will certainly find that you are a better version of yourself than you were in the previous years. So having said that, I will thank Webinar Stores for having me today. I hope I have adhered to their time limits, and I hope in the last 50 odd minutes I have been able to give you at least few valuable points that will help you in your futures. So thank you. God bless and Jai Hind.